Good day everyone. In this video I will be picking the Miwa DS, also known as the Miwa disc lock, even if it is a wafer lock. This is the first lock from the Denim box that I won through the raffle 2021, and it will also be my entry for the disc detainer pick that Brumi Lockpicker made. These are, it looks like an awesome tool, so you should check out his channel if you are not a subscriber. So let's go through this little bit of the history of this lock. So you can see here the key. It is a wafer lock, and in my current this lock, 5 wafers are going to interfere with the top of the key and 5 wafers at the bottom. From the few videos that I've seen, which wafer are interfering with which side is random. So there is a lot of variation between each lock. Also, there are a few variations of this model, and so we will go through the variation once I open the lock. So the interesting thing is that it will be key retaining as you're turning, but when you do just a 180, you can actually get the key out. So that's kind of different. And these locks were in circulation or installed all the way to 2000, and then apparently Japan had an issue with lockpicking, and also the Miwa company has a statement on their website saying, well, we made too many of these locks and we cannot guarantee a unique key for every customer, so please upgrade to the Miwa U9. And this is like such a good customer care when master or quickset are basically using the same 10 keys for every customer in the US. So anyway, let's put this lock in the vise and see what it takes to pick it. Okay, the lock is in the vise and working. I'm going to use a normal pry bar and short hook in 25,000. So to pick this lock, it's kind of, you have to go through all the wafer and find the one that are binding and then pushing them. There's not much more technique than that, except that the way these wafers are made, you will get more than one click per wafer because they have some sort of like false gate, and so and also the tab of each wafer is a slightly different size, which means that it will each wafer will kind of bind at different moments, and so it's making the pick a little bit feeling like random, I would say. But each time you push a wafer, you get a little bit more of a false set. I don't know if you can see it from there. Until you get a partial open, because this the lock that I have, at least the model, the version of the lock that I have, has an inner sleeve with extra holes that will lock, partially lock the plug. And so when I'm doing it, okay, I got another click on this one. Okay, good. So it will, instead of the 10 wafer, it will lock only 4. And I think these are kind of random. So you would have to, you know, each lock will be slightly different depending on the beating. Okay, so now I'm hunting for that. So here I got like another click. Hunting for that last. I think I'm pretty close here, but I have to find which of the wafer is still hanging, and that's the part that is a little bit let's see. Okay, so I think the top is pretty set. I have some issue with the bottom sometimes, so okay, so first one, the second one here. Okay, maybe I got a little bit of click here. Okay, one. Okay. Oh, good, we're progressing. Okay, nothing there. Ah, one more. It's, oh, okay. And here we are. So you can see, as you can see, the core is rotating. And so if I push it, then now it's back to being locked. So I will do another. So in this case, there is one wafer here, one wafer at the back on the bottom side. Here we are. Then okay, and then one here. Come on. Did I miss the one on the back here? I don't think so. So it's really hanging on one of the top here. Ah, here we are. So here I got another one, and okay, let me just do it. So first, now on the back. Okay, got the back. This position is pretty awkward as you're rotating, so it doesn't make it easy. Here we are, last one. Okay, so I got this one. Let me get the back. Come on. Okay, let's restart. First one. Maybe I got this one without knowing. I'm doubtful. Oh, maybe actually. And okay. Come on. Oh, here it was hanging on the last one. Okay, so I will not relock, but you know, here the plug has made 180. So now let's see what's inside the lock, and that's actually very interesting. Really, Miwa here tried to push the idea of wafer lock to its maximum. So it's relatively easy to open, but I will not. There is a DS U9 marking on the back, but I will not fully gut it. I will put a link to a video in the description where you can see the shape of the wafers. And the reason is that here we are. The plug is crimped, so in the version that I have, you can see that the overall cylinder has like 2 slots. However, these slots are not the thing that prevent the plug from rotating. What prevents the plug from rotating are these holes in the sleeve here. And you can see, so on the fully locked position, you have like a large hole, and then you have 3 of these like small slots. That's where I was picking 3 wafer at the top and 1 at the bottom. So here you can see the plug is actually still unlocked, and so I finished the 180 rotation, and you're going to see every wafer coming up. So now if we have a quick look, so you can see from at the top, or no, not top, which was the bottom at the beginning, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 wafer. And same thing on the other side. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is like the way back, the one that were giving me some trouble. And you can see, so now let's put the key in. And you can see as the key is entering, like all the wafer are moving. And then when the key is fully in, the plug is freely rotating. So here is a plug that is crimped on this side. You can see like all the wafer are here. And yeah, so the interesting thing is these wafer can be mounted either to go from the top or to interact with the top or with the bottom of the key, and so that gives a lot of variation. And I guess you can you know, every key will be different. And in my case, the way you can see, you know, when you have like you can actually figure out which wafer are where by putting a peak and then counting them. So you can, you know, like you're going to have like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you can see that, okay, like from the bottom you have like 5, or you know, like these 5 at the top, and you can do the same thing on the other side. So that's how you would figure out what to pick. Now, anyway, this was already a long video. Thank you for watching. And so this was the Miwa DS, or disc lock. And remember the rule: only try this at home, and leave any ferrule lock to professional. Thank you.